is October 21st, 2015, and if you've seen Back to the Future, that date might look familiar.
You mean we're in the future?
From her reign as Miss Black Teen New York to DJing at great college stations like Hunter College, John Jay College, and WSSB at South Carolina University, then working with the biggest names in R&B and soul music, Cosandra Calloway has seen it all and done it all. Until now. Premiering with just 96 listeners on Blog Talk Radio in 2009, she quickly grew to over 3 million faithful listeners on Calloway Live, all while interviewing her favorite television, movie, and music stars. She quickly became known as the go-to red carpet hostess. RMC On Air presents The Cosandra Calloway Show, covering growth in mind, body, and spirit, as well as your favorite celebrity interviews. Starting her 7th season here on RMC On Air, here's your hostess with the mostest, Cosandra Calloway.
Oh, that's right. Hey, it's not October 21st, actually, but Back to the Future has been in the news all day, and they actually tried to predict what would happen on October 21st, 2015. What were you guys doing? I know what I was doing. I was preparing for this amazing show that we have today. But before we get started, there's some people I'd like to say congratulations to. First, I'd like to start off with my friends from Kool and the Gang. That's right, Kool and the Gang got their own star on the Walk of Fame, and they're having a biopic done about them, and they also rang the bell at the stock exchange. So Pinwa and DT, who are also the parents of my true friend who passed away, Michelle Thomas, I say congratulations. And Kool and the Gang, when you guys coming into the studio, I can't wait. I also want to say that we have a new show coming up, and what you guys do is I want you guys to see who's going to be on the upcoming shows, because I'm ready to party. You know who Chubb Rock is? You know who Matthew Knowles is? Let's see if we can get our party on with our upcoming guests. Hey. That's right, 1999. Oh, okay, he's not here yet, November 3rd. But we're going to be back because check it out. I am just off the plane from Detroit. That's right, I was in Detroit with Dr. Princess Odelia, and we were doing the Transforming Detroit Rally. It was a global transformation movement that took place yesterday on the corner of Green River and Granville. It was amazing being the host, and I met some incredible people. So why don't you take a look how Dr. Princess Odelia and I got down, and we'll be right back. Hey!
Through the Hollywood, you're rocking with Calloway, talking about what's hot today. Sports, music, it's all good. Yeah, this is you listening to Calloway, where we party how we should. Hottest topics, hottest gossip, newest music, we got it. Yeah, Cosandra Calloway, you'll never know what she might say, cause she don't play, so just stay on.
Finally, an effective solution for Detroit's youth community and transformation. We've already had from the office, John Cryer's office, but we're also going to have support, or we have support for this event from the mayor's office. And to do events like this and to have support not only from the community, but from the politicians, and that's very important, because a lot of the politicians run the world, and we know money runs the world, and we know that Detroit needs a change in the way the government things are looked at and how money is passed down. And with the mayor's office, or the mayor that's in place now, changes has definitely been made. So we're going to have a representative from the mayor's office come up, and he's going to also, once again, we're going to delve in and say again so you guys understand what we want and how we want to transform Detroit. From the mayor's office, and let me get the name, because I have the name right here. Mayor's office is
Reggie Rich.
Reggie Rich. Yeah, the mayor's office is Reggie Rich. Well, thank you. See, that's how we do it here in Detroit. Detroit is so down that if the host from LA don't know who's running Detroit, then the people like John, who's running Detroit, is telling me who to do. So I got Reggie Reg, and I know your mom didn't name you Reggie Reg. So what is your name, Reginald?
No.
Reggie?
Yeah.
What's your last name?
My full legal name is Reggie Reg Davis.
Oh, excuse me. I guess John had it right. Reggie Reg Davis from the mayor's office. Come on, Reggie Reg. And
all True Purpose team members, I want to thank you all for coming here. Thank you all for being come on. You guys are now founders of this global youth transformation movement, the Vision Tour that we're getting ready to just take by leaps and bounds. So I want you to Instagram, I am transforming Detroit. So Instagram it, get your little picture, say hey, and do transformation. It is so, what is that stuff called that they got the videos real quick? Vine. I was going to say Netflix.
Ooh, that just tells her she said Netflix. I was trying to go on Netflix and post transformation, and it's so right between scandal and secret.
Hey, you know what? Whatever, man.
That's why you hired me.
I know, man. I just don't know. I'm trying my best. It's not Netflix. It's called, what's it called?
It's Vine. It's Instagram.
Vine.
It's Twitter. It's Periscope. There's so many.
Facebook.
That you can do those little quick videos.
That's Vine. That's Vine.
Second video. See, I thought it was Periscope to do quick videos.
No, Periscope you can do for hours. So like right now, my battery died. For the last hour, they've been watching this on Periscope Live.
Are you serious?
She's younger than me. I gotta teach her social media, but that's okay. That's what I'm here for.
Teach one. Well, you know what? We want to get your feedback before you guys leave. I would like to hear what you thought about this and how you felt about this movement. I appreciate you guys. Love you all. And we gotta do.
Hey! Taking you back to the future. This Cosandra Calloway's Back to the Future Day, or been Back to the Future Week. Actually, that was one of my favorite movies. I didn't understand how great the movie was until I continuously watched it. And to see all the things that they said that was possibly going in 2015. Okay, we don't have the hoverboard, but we do have the glasses, and we have a lot, Jaws, we have, what's that movie, the Sharknado. So there are a lot of things that they said in 2015 that quite possibly would happen that has happened. So I give thumbs up to Michael J. Fox and I just saw him on Jimmy Kimmel, and he got some laced up sneakers. So those are Nike did some lace up your own sneakers as well. So I say congratulations, and you big fans. I have a friend who's a big Ernest loved. He made sure he texted me, called me, and glided me to tell me I needed to watch Jimmy Kimmel's act so that I can, on his opening number, so that I can see this Back to the Future. So I love the movie. So if you guys, that's what actually after I watch this show, when I get home, because I don't know what I did until I get home, then I'm going to watch Back to the Future 2 as well. So make sure you check that out. Now, I have to say congratulations, because I didn't say it in my first position, but I got to give it up to the Mets. That's right, my New York Mets. Mets are doing their thing. That's right, the Mets are going to the World Series. The Mets are going to the World Series. Who said? Now, they said in Back to the Future that the Mets were going to be in the playoffs. But they not only are beat the White Sox or the Blue Sox or whoever the Sox they beat off, they are also in the playoffs. So congratulations go out to the New York Mets. Hey. And now, we're going to go to Funky Sticks. Because you didn't play my Mets commercial. After you told me I missed the Mets commercial, then you're going to sit there and act like I'm not saying Mets and you not playing Mets. Can I get the Mets? Thank you. That's right, the New Yorker, and he's going to tell me he didn't play my clip because he's a Dodger fan? Chris, I'm going to just take a swig, and I'm going to let you hear from Funky Sticks. I'll be right back. Hey!
Funky Sticks first hit the market in 1991. Setting out to provide the market with more of a diverse variety of scents that had a lasting potency. Today, that's exactly what Funky Sticks offers. As the originators of vacuum sealing incense sticks, Funky Sticks are soaked for over 48 hours, sealed for a stronger aromatic presence, quick and effective, stored in resealable bags. Funky Sticks guarantees to always be fresh and wet. The wetter ones are the better ones. You can find Funky Sticks in over 120 retail outlets in Los Angeles County and at our wholesale affiliates in downtown Los Angeles and the city of Gardena. Funky Sticks can be used to replace unpleasant scents for aromatherapy. This year, Funky Sticks offers over 80 scents, incense sprays, body oils, burning oils, as well as a winter collection of candles. We guarantee to always be funky fresh. Funky Sticks. The wetter, the better. FUNKESTIXX.
Oh, that's right. That's my boy Funky Sticks. 1431 South La Brea Avenue. If you win something here in the air, make sure that's where you pick it up. The scent of the month is African Violet, and all the guests are going to be getting that one along with some other special treat for me. But right now, you have to recap Empire. We got 4 lions and a cookie. They fighting, they doing all kind of crazy. Let me tell you something. Baby lion want to sleep with everybody. Oldest lion want to confess his sins but get baptized, but then don't tell all his sins, so how's he gonna get baptized? Middle lion don't know if his girlfriend, boyfriend, what he's gonna do. Should he cheat on the air? Neo listen to him? I don't know. And then Lucius Lyons, the head man, he's treacherous. He's going for the jugular. He said Cat's over there to rob Cookie, to steal the masters, but Cookie's not stupid because she was packing. She came out there with a gun, told him like, yo, what's up? She was going to pop the cap in him, but she didn't. Now, I don't know the character's name, but I remember him from CSI Miami, little Spanish guy, real fine. He's playing like the kind of guy who's going to probably help her out of this, but I got 4 lions and a cookie. Now, guys, Empire gave me content. They gave me content with these 4. I see a bunch of videos. I'm so happy. Thank you, Lee Daniels. Thank you, Taraji. Now, Terrence, you're gonna take off your clothes again and wear tight shirts. Please get in the gym. I got a trainer. Me and you. Come to Cosandra Calloway show right here. I don't even let people sit right next to me, but I'll sit right next to you and we can work on looking like you about to give birth. No, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Terrence Howard, I love you, and I love the show Empire. So catch Empire on Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. on Fox. Now we got to talk about How to Get Away with Murder. Now, we had Beth Payne, who actually starred in the 2 episodes ago, and Beth, I apologize for not seeing the episode before you here, but I actually saw it and you did put it down. But let me tell you, and I don't know all the character names yet, but by the time I get back next week, How to Get Away with Murder is going to be one of my favorites. But they are doing all kinds of things. Viola Davis's character is sleeping with married men whose wives are dying. She's sleeping with her ex-roommate who was a chick. And then, of course, the guy who's married guy who she's sleeping with, who then she blamed for killing her husband, knowing that she didn't do it, caught them kissing. Now she's telling lies and lies and lies and lies. Now here's the deal. How do you keep them straight? And how do you keep that wig straight? Because when I went back and saw some other episodes, Viola Davis, I see now why you won the Emmy for How to Get Away with Murder. This show is impelling. It keeps me on my seat. I don't understand why you're at the bottom of the steps now and who killed who. But I'm going to who hurt who. But we're going to find out because I'm going to make sure that I keep up with How to Get Away with Murder because I so enjoy it. Not just because Viola Davis, but just the storyline and character. Shondella Avery. No, Shondella Avery's probably texting me right now or something. That's probably Shonda Rhimes. That's 2 for 2 right there. That's that. I give you that because Scandal and How to Get Away with Murder and Grey's Anatomy, but Scandal. Thank you. You put some reality in it. You let Olivia realize that it's not going to be easy getting with Fitz. They can go to all the dinners that they want. They can do all the things that they want to do and act like they're a happy couple. It's not going down because they're going to try to find any way to impeach you, Fritz. Anyway. And if they get a hold of that video that shows that you actually was going to go to war for a girl and it wasn't your wife. Yo, Fritz, let me tell you something. Listen to me. Just lean in here, Fritz. You the man. You know. You are the man. I see why you were running the White House. Now, I know me and the President of the United States possibly couldn't happen like that, but I'm not going to lie. After watching Scandal, I did have a dream that I was in the White House. Me and Michelle didn't have no arguments. It was just me and Obama just sitting there. We weren't doing anything but just having tea and talking about world peace. And then I woke up and realized that I'd only had 2 hours sleep because I just landed from Detroit from the Transformation Rally. But Scandal... Scandal actually comes on Thursday nights on ABC. So my favorites this week, Scandal, How to Get Away with Murder, and Empire. Now, I didn't watch Rosewood because I was really trying to figure out why I couldn't find some more naked pictures of Morris. No, Morris Chestnut is more than abs. I know this. You're a very accomplished performer, actor. Best Man, Best Man Holiday. And actually, you know what? I'm going to go back to Empire real quick. Because if you guys saw Empire, Terrence Howard, they had a little thing where if you saw the Best Man movie, where they had the strippers and everything, and his character was real seedy, and he was making sure. They did a scene like that in Empire. So that means, again, they're not using original content. Okay, 4 Lions. Come on, I'm waiting for you. Come on, I'm waiting for you. Please. I'm begging you, please. This is Cosandra Calloway. It is about 1:45. Coming up next, why don't you take a look? We'll be right back. Hey.
You're rocking with Calloway. I'll take you to Hollywood. Taking in the stones around to see what all the talk's about. You're rocking. Hollywood, yeah. How we should, We got it.
Oh, that's right. On the show today, my first guest, this gentleman, I want to say we met on the red carpet, but I think it might have been on the red carpet. And I think as soon as he spoke into my mic and I heard the deepness of his voice, I realized I wasn't going to put the mic in front of him too long because I didn't want him to take my job. And then I find out he is one of the main directors of the series that you see on TV One called Unsung. Calloway Nation and the Cosandra Calloway audience, please put your hands together for my friend. How you, Tyrone?
Greetings and salutations. How are you?
You see that voice, ladies? You see that's that make you drop your. Can't say that on the air
My
either.
mother said that this voice would either make me a lot of money or get me in a lot of trouble. She used to always say that.
So what has it done for you, Tyrone?
My publicist has taught me to say the word no comment quite a bit. So I was going to say no comment. It's probably a little of both, actually. It's probably
Well, I'm not going to let you get away with that, okay? Because she's not here.
No, she's not
so
here.
So my question once again is, has it got you into
I would
any
say
trouble?
probably about a little of each, but you know what? All in, part of the teachable moments and experience of life. So it's all good.
Tyrone DeVoice, why don't you introduce yourself to Calloway Nation? Tell them how you got your start.
Well, interestingly enough, I know that when we had started, you'd said that we had met on the red carpet, but you remember before I started even doing radio and television, we actually met because, I was an intern I worked for Kim Whitley as a road manager for about 5 years.
Wait a second. The Calloway Awards.
I came to pick up
2012.
Yeah, exactly.
Kim won favorite comic.
And I came to pick it up for her. I worked for her then.
Okay.
Yeah. See there? How about that?
Hey, blame it on my head, not my heart.
It's okay. It's all good. But I've been doing a radio show. It's called Timeless Tracks. Based on the top R&B songs in America over the last 6 decades, according to the National R&B Singles Charts. It is right now one of the fastest growing R&B shows in America, countdown shows. And I'm also a R&B historian for TV One's Unsung. That's the award-winning show that tells the autobiographies of some of the R&B groups over the last 6 decades as well.
Now, Unsung. Some of the individuals, in my opinion, I don't feel that they're unsung. They just are in a limbo or in hiding, so to speak, because the world's not ready for their and I don't even like to use the word comeback. How did they pick the title Unsung?
I think ultimately everyone's journey has a sense of a story. Not necessarily being based on being an unsung person, but just the fact that their journey that has taken them to the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. And everyone loves to see a comeback from everyone. And I think the journey of people's story tells more about being unsung than the show itself.
Yeah, well, I enjoyed the show, and now, how long does it take for one particular episode to be shot?
It varies. Particular stories tell particular angles, and it requires a lot more than just the person itself, but the story. I mean, it's almost like putting together a television or a movie almost, and it's a very important part of people's lives that you're speaking of, and 17 million people watching you and watching your story and journey on television it's a big deal.
If you had to pick one person, which one would be your favorite right now?
I think the one in which I did for Martha Wash, and the one that was a really important one because, she had 3 number 1 songs and didn't get credit for any of them. And, it was during the time.
Because during the time when they were passing off the lip singing, the Milli Vanillis and the Soul to Souls, and those were actually their voices. And then when we finally saw them in the clubs, they came to fame, in the disco clubs and people finding their voices. And I love Martha Wash, and especially that era of music.
Yeah.
And to think that they got away with it.
Yeah, they got away with it. I mean, she had 3 number 1 songs, and she didn't get credit for any of them. But and it was during the midst of the Milli Vanilli issues is one of the reasons why it wasn't recognized as much. If anybody was truly unsung, I'd have to say that story was one that I was really proud to do. That was a big one for me because for me, I'm not talking about just an artist. As time goes on, they become your friends. Now you're talking about your friends, and I think that's what kind of makes it different for me right now. When the whole Unsung from Marsha Walsh came, has she getting her credit now? Is she getting her royalties? She did. Actually, she did. In fact, on the charts now, it says, it'll say CNC Music Factory, and it'll mention everyone else. It'll also say in parentheses or a comma, however, Martha Wash is the unofficial person who, sings the songs, and that gives her credit, and she settled, and she deserved it. She definitely deserved it. Yeah. And there's artists such, Martha Wash, and then I forgot the gentleman who actually sang Milli Vanilli, but ironically, when I was in New York between school, I used to work at Famous Artists, and I was the agent on the Milli Vanilli tour. I had no clue that they were lip singing. Yeah, what's amazing is you'd be amazed of how many people didn't know. I mean, these things, believe it or not, probably happened a lot during the 60s, the 70s, and even some parts of the 80s, but as time goes on, as we get closer to social media and computers and being able to grab hold of things, there's very little that people can't find out about people, and I think that's what makes all the difference. So, I'm sorry, because there's I have so many questions. That's like I got a whole book for you. You know what I'm saying? Because you've done unsungs, and then you've done unsung on friends of mine like Troop. Now, and with that being 5 people, Martha Wash is 1. How do you wrangle 5 people together to put on a production like that? Well, the one for Troop actually was done with someone else, but I actually did the one for High Five. And High Five was a big, compelling story for me because it was a group that, there's seldom a group anymore. I don't think the last major group actually was Boyz II Men. And that probably has, stirred up a lot of feelings with people, and it's hard to get an R&B group together anymore because you can't get 4 or 5 people together to be the same. Right. And like those, like that group Troop and the groups before them, New Edition, who I had been on the road with, pleasure of being on the road with years ago, and to know those guys' spirit. And to be able to, their unsung was extremely compelling. Not only just because I was the red carpet host for it, but that helps. But it was extremely compelling. How do you get the emotion out of the performer? Ultimately, in the end, my basis, particularly being an R&B historian, I think one of the things that is important, everybody wants the glory or want to have the glory, but they don't know the story behind it. And I think that's part of what makes Unsung so compelling. People aren't really sure about how to get there, but we all have a story about how we get to where we are, and I think that's what makes Unsung so great, and R&B history so great. And I think that's the reason why it's so important. And just coming from the Motor City, just coming from Detroit, and actually referenced Barry Gordy in the history and how what he did with Motown put soul in our ears. What we're going to do is we're going to come right back with Tyrone and some more of the Cosandra Calloway Show. Hey!
Cosandra Calloway Show, October 3rd. This is Ernest L. Thomas, also known as Raj. What's happening? Mr. Omar from Everybody Hates Chris. All right. And this lovely lady is my wife. And we are parents, proud parents, yes. Of now,
they birthed me. They birthed me. They gave birth to the Cosandra Calloway Show. Ernest has been on the show. Yeah, we gave birth. And Randy is the publicist and manager. And look at this. This is the baby. This is the prodigy. This is the product. Cosandra Calloway Show coming October 3rd. Hey. One thing I'm upset about is the fact that you're no longer hosting your show. I'm just astounded that you are. What's next? What can we expect from you?
I get asked that question often, what's next? I just hope tomorrow.
So what can you drop right now that nobody knows that's going to happen this season?
Everything changes.
Big I got 45 seconds. How do I do 45 seconds with a friend of 14 years? Hi, Miss Braxton.
Hi, Cosandra.
How are you? We used to work together. I used to be her executive assistant, road manager, everything.
I will hook you up with Zoni, and everybody's been asking me, but because we're friends, and I know you're gonna call me in 24 hours, you'll get the dress, right? So you want the challenge? I'm challenged.
Sunday nights at 9. It really should be on at midnight because it's hot.
Really?
I can't believe it.
At midnight? You just don't. She like what? Like really? Like what?
So now what's coming up next?
Right now I'm working on a new show called Bosch. It's on Amazon Prime.
Okay. The Wire, Hero, now Bosch.
Now Bosch.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Let's get this going.
Tell me before I leave again.
Well, what you need to do is you need to like cook for me and I'll bring it to you.
Okay, listen, here's what we do. This is what I tell my kids. Let's go out. Let's get
But you see, you said but here's the thing, you told me you was going to take me to dinner the last time if you got that gig. So did you get the gig? Because you see, I'm not going to get my dinner.
Well, see, this is what happens.
Well, we have one episode left. It airs this Sunday.
You can't tell just a little something?
I'm a vampire, so I never have.
Okay, can you take a little of my blood then? All right. One word to describe
hero, mentor, a giving person. He was a friend. He really was a friend.
You know what your wife realizes? She understands the bling. She didn't matter what she was saying. All she saw was the bling.
What They are sharp.
What advice would you give to a 51-year-old model just?
Well, you know, we have that division, that mature division. I say go for it. Hey, if it's your dream, if I can do it, you can do it.
Television. What do you want to do next, Cuz?
I'm going to do a show on my own life.
Really?
It's going to be called Little by Little, People I Have Known and Been.
Little by little, people I have known and been. Rich Little. This is how we're doing it. What brings you out? Who do you think's going to win tonight?
God, I don't predict, and they're all good. Everybody who's nominated is great. And so, let's say I would be thrilled if Julianne Moore won.
I would be thrilled too if Julianne Moore won, but she didn't. That's some of me on the red carpet. My name is Cosandra Calloway. They call me the hostess with the mostest. And because of that, this is going to happen on December 4th. Remember I was telling you guys that I have to do a do-over birthday party? Because the first birthday that I did, nobody showed up. The second birthday, dance to this song right here. I actually had a song. I had a songgasm. This song came on, and all I heard was my song, Jaheim's Just In Case. Oh, I did the intro on that? Okay, so here we go. We're going to work it out. So this is how we're going to do this. I didn't realize it because I'm skipping around right now to make stuff happen. So this song, I had a songgasm. And what a songgasm is, you know when you hear your favorite song and you lose your mind? And what I did was I looked to my left and I thought I saw what I thought was a thug. Now, you know, I'm turning 50, so I see baggy pants and a do-rag and a hat on, and then I hear this song, and I'm like, oh my God, I go over there and I just start dancing like I lost my mind. I'm just like grinding, doing all kinds of stuff, because I'm in a songgasm. And then I realized it was whack. I realized that I was dancing with a girl that didn't know it. So now my boy Roland Worth is going to help me with a do-over birthday party on December 4th. What's going on, Ro?
I've never had a songgasm. I've never had a songgasm, but I really want to have my first songgasm with you, Cosandra. So yeah, we're gonna have a great time.
You're gonna have a great time.
We're gonna have a great time.
But you can't put on that the just in case. I can't hear Jaheim's Just In Case, because if I hear Jaheim's Just In Case, oh no, but here's the deal. We got it figured out now. So what I do is I have an advanced team now. You see, I'm kind of rolling, right? So I have this advanced team. So my advanced team goes in the club, right? They got a green dot and a pink dot.
Okay.
So if I see a green dot, I know it's a guy. If I see a pink dot, I might have to do a pat down. So am I going to have to do any pat downs on December 4th?
No, December 4th, you'll be all right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look for you for the first dance to make sure you got the right things in place. All right.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Now you got a wife. You just got married. How you gonna look for me for the first of all? I've been looking for you. Let me step back up in here real quick.
My wife really trusts me, though.
Lisa's over there. I see her from this eye. You think I don't see her over there?
Ain't she so fine? Ain't she fine?
I don't check out chicks. I don't look at women. She's pretty. Okay. I'll give her props. She's pretty. Okay.
She's pretty fine.
Well, you go there. Okay. Now I've been chasing you for 40 years. Now you're gonna find. You're gonna get married, and I wasn't invited to the wedding.
Well, we haven't had the reception yet. You're invited to the reception, okay? How's that sound? Did it sound good?
That sounds like garbage to me. That sounds like that's not my boy who in 1996. Wait, let me finish.
But did it work though?
No, it didn't.
Okay, Mom.
No, it didn't.
Okay.
Remember, in 1996, we were both honored as promoters of the year when they did the. Okay, you're supposed to be. I mean, what? I didn't show enough skin. Look, I'm in the gym now. I got a 12-pack. Come on now. What? Well, you married. Never mind.
Okay.
Lisa, how'd you lock him down?
Oh, bro. Oh, it took a lot of work.
Oh, man, he does. I thank you. I had the opportunity with Everett Epperson to do red carpet for your Christmas in July party.
I really appreciate that. That was a very, hey, you guys made my event more of an event than it really is, and I want to say thank you. I'm looking forward to, I'm going to do my 15th year. So you definitely got to do the red carpet for me again, please.
Oh, without a doubt. But you know now this, where's the check?
It's in the mail.
You know, no, I want PayPal.
They're walking it in.
I'm waiting on my income tax.
Yeah,
I'm waiting on my income tax. Yeah. As soon as the income tax check come in,
Lisa, that's the day food. So you know when you notice that money missing, you know what I'm saying? Because I know you got a joint account now. I know you ain't sleeping on that one now. Rolling been rolling for a minute now. I know you got that. I know you got that.
Knocking the door on April 15th. Who is that?
Who is that? Yeah.
Roland's not here. Okay, but
Roland's not here.
Like Dave. Dave's not here.
Not here either.
Not here
exactly.
Dave's not here as well. So, Roland, you're sitting next to the incomparable Mr. Tyrone Du Bois, unsung director. I had Tyrone to direct this party. What would you have him do for my Do-Over 50th?
Well, I mean, I've seen his work. Let him do what he does.
It's amazing. You know what's amazing? I mean, Roland is such an important, iconic person in promotions here in Los Angeles. I mean, nothing big happens without Roland, so it's so cool to see you walk in here. I mean, he helped with my brother, AJ Jamal, when he, started here, and he's a big part of that as well. We are so, I'm just honored that you're here because, we're like family, and anything that, for over the last few years or so, if there's anything going on, Roland's the person that gets it done. So I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, let me show you some more love. The unsungs that you've done, especially the last one you did with Kashif. My hat is off to you.
Thank you very much.
Incredible piece of work. Because how iconic Kashif is, from the Whitney Houston's on down to the Melba Moores, on down to the Creed and Clive Davis's brand.
Yeah,
but you captured all of that. And I want to say, hey, thank you.
Thank you very much.
It's just one of the many that you've done.
Yeah, thank you. This has been a dream come true for me doing all this. This has been really big for me, and I'm really appreciative of all the opportunities in which I've had with that. Melba Moore called me the next day and said, "Finally, you're on an unsung that I'm on. You should have did my unsung. It had nothing to do with me. It had nothing to do with me, Melba. Let you know, had nothing to do with me."
So, Tyrone, we're going to come back to you and figure out what I have to do to get it unsung. We're going to come back with Roland and find out what other surprises you might have for me for my do-over.
I gotta be there.
But I'm about bringing you new talent. And we call it almost famous. I've been on the cusp of several careers, from today used to be called Gerard and the Gents. Okay, Tony Braxton was the Braxtons. So there are lots of things that I do, and with this show I like to do is I like to bring you incredible recording artists and musical artists. Now I realized I can't call them a band because it's only one person, and then even in the rundown I still say band. But this young lady, her name is Journey Rain, and the musical accompaniment, that word, she got a guitar. And she's going to break it down. Hey, Journey Rain, how are you?
How are you? I'm great, thank you. Thank you for having me on the show.
Journey, I am so glad that you're doing this journey with us. This is our 6th show, and we're here in the Calloway Nation on rmconair.com. And I want to thank Miss Brittany for bringing you. But Journey, tell us a little bit about your journey.
Well, I have a very interesting journey, actually. I'm I'm here from Dallas, Texas. I've been here about a year. I moved out here with one suitcase, my guitar, $200. Didn't know where I was going to stay. Didn't have a car. So just kind of thugging it out, you know, in LA. So I absolutely love it here. I don't regret any of it. I love the struggle. So I'm excited.
Well, you know what I'm excited about? I'm excited about what you're going to do right now. Show me, give me a little Journey Rain.
Well, I'm going to sing a song called What Happens When. It's actually on a movie called The Last Fall starring Lance Gross, and it's on Netflix right now. So this is What Happens When.
All right.
I was invincible. World in my hands. All came to me. Cater to my demands. People, many yes men. When the money's gone, good things come to an end. What happens when the walls start closing in until you just can't breathe? What happens when you're spinning around so dizzy till you just can't see? What happens when you're falling, tumbling down? Can't figure out what's going on. Wake up before you hit the ground. Before you hit the ground. Now look at me, falling from grace for all to see. The mistakes I've made. People, many yes men. When the money's gone, good things come to an end. What happens when the walls start closing in until you just can't breathe? What happens when you're spinning around so dizzy till you just can't see? What happens when you're falling, tumbling down? Can't figure out what's going on. Wake up before you hit the ground.
Oh! Yeah. Woke up. Oof. And what's the movie again? You said, because you said another one of my crushes, Lance Gross. Yeah, you know, and I don't think he's with that Eva girl anymore, so I think I could crush on her him a little bit.
So actually, it's called The Last Fall. It's a football movie, independent film, and when Lance Gross takes off his clothes and get in the shower, my song comes on. So I get it.
You know what? So you know what part I'm going to do, right? I'm going to fast forward just to that part right there. Just going to fast forward to that part just right there.
You get my song.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you might have just saw this young lady actually put on a pedal skirt and did the whole schoolgirl video before Britney Spears was even thought of. This young lady, I want to call her friend for several years. Down with the good girls back in the day, but she's got a lot of new things going on. The Monicas, we are going to house. I'm doing fine. D. Monica.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good.
You're good. Hey. Welcome to this Caliosity. DeMonica, we've been talking to Tyrone about Unsung. Mm-hmm. We've been talking to Roland about my Do-Over 50th birthday party. I want to ask you, before we get into your career, are you a biggest fan as I am of the Back to the Future? The whole Back to the Future craze is going on right now?
Oh, yes. The movie Back to the Future?
Yes.
Definitely.
You know, because it's like, you know, because they said October 21st, 2015 was the date in the movie when they were supposed to be in the future and the Mets were supposed to. So, you know, it's a whole big thing now. Jimmy Kimmel had Michael J. Fox on it and everything. So everybody's kind of losing their mind right now over this whole, you know, Back to the Future thing.
Oh, I need to watch TV more often. Okay.
So if you can go back to the past, where would you go?
Oh, geez.
Wait. I'm going to tell you it, because I thought of something. Wait.
Okay.
The first time we actually met, I was the agent on the Motown Motor Review Tour with you, MC Trouble, The Boys. Yes. Now, I took you back there.
Yes.
Where are you going to take us back to?
Ooh. Oh, God. Well, I don't know if you guys know, but we went back. When we were out before, we were on the New Kids on the Block tour. So that was interesting because Mark Wahlberg was Marky Mark back then. When he was, taking pictures in his underwear, because he did that for us when we were backstage. We're like, okay, what's going on here? But that's where we were. Oh, God, that's taking that back to 90. Oh, no, I want to say numbers, but back
in the day. Davey, tell us about, start us off. Tell us how this whole career started for you, lady.
Oh, started back in high school, in dance groups. Me and Joyce was in a dance group called the Dapper Girls. And Shireen was in a dance group called the Ladies Legit. And from there, I met actually Joyce in middle school through an ex-boyfriend. And his name was Bo Isaacs. And actually, she dated him after I dated him.
Oh, that was going on in girl groups? I thought they only... Now watch New Edition pass. But y'all were passing?
We passed it even before we even became a group, so we just passed it. So we were just dating at 12 passing, so we was, testing it out, right? Testing it out, seeing how that works.
Before the sweetness got in the mix.
That's why it still stays sweet, because before the sweetness and before we probably really take relationships totally serious. So that we were like 12 years old, 12 and 13, when, I know.
That's love.
That's our first.
Do you love me? Yes or no? Checking the box.
And that's what it was. And then I used to, and Joyce went to Palms. So I used to ditch, actually, Audubon to go over to Palms to take her test, actually.
Really?
Take her test. Oh, sorry. Maybe I shouldn't put that one. Put
it out there.
Pretend test. No. So, yes.
Did you pass, though?
Did you pass?
I did.
That's the question.
Yes. That's why I was taking the test. Exactly. So she dressed me up like her. And, from there, we started hanging out, and that's when buses, actually, that's another way of taking back, too. That's when buses were, we could get a transfer like 10 cents, 15 cents, and ride all over the world.
Is that the Go RTD?
Is that the Go RTD?
Yeah.
Yes.
RTD.
Yes. So that's taking it back.
Pre-MTA?
Yes, it was pre-MTA.
RTD.
It was pre-MTA, and they called it either Ralph T. Davis.
Right, Ralph T. Davis, something like RTD.
They had all these names, but that's good for you though, because you're there.
Yes,
in a preeminent time where there was a lot of music and a lot of musical groups.
Yes.
I mean, and that was actually the top of the heap of names.
You had to be able to sing.
Right.
Yes.
You had to be
able
the real
deal.
Perform.
And perform. You had to be able to do a show.
A show, exactly.
Keep people entertained. People.
And you were able to do that, though.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. You did that really well. And you had a top 10 song.
Yes.
First song was top 10.
Yes, that was Sweetness. That went number 4 on R&B and number 7 on the top 100.
Which is a rarity, particularly in the 80s.
That was our first release, our first album.
It was in the middle of old school rap.
But, it's a trip when you hear a song on the radio for the first time. Your friends hear it before you do.
Yes.
And they let you know. They
heard you.
Yeah, exactly. They're more excited about it. They can't be more excited about it. But they are more excited about it than you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then that's your new friend.
That's your new friend.
That's your new friend.
That was BF before Facebook.
Right.
Yeah. As soon as they'd heard it, then 5,000 friends a whole lot faster and a whole lot quicker.
That's when we had those beatbox too.
Exactly. And a cassette player.
Friends BS too.
Exactly.
I know, right? Hello.
Hey, Cosandra. But enough about you.
I didn't know this. Okay, right. This was the Cosandra Calloway show. I didn't know it was Tyrone, DeMonica, and the Rolling Show.
But enough about you guys. Let's go back to her. Enough about her. Let's go back, Cosandra. We didn't know you were here.
We love you, baby.
We love you.
They just broke my heart.
All together.
I need Morris Chestnut to fix my heart now. Come on, Rosie. I got some roses for you, Rosie. Come on. Fix my heart. Because they taking over my show. Hey, we're going to play this game, what I call Who Said That. Okay? So it's, you have to figure out of the 3 of you, who made this statement. Okay? Let's play Who Said That.
All right.
Who said that?
Who said that? Welcome to Who Said That.
All right, welcome to Who Said That on the Cosandra Calloway Show. Roland, Tyrone, and DeMonica, let me tell you what you're playing for, okay? First of all, out of the bootleg lunchbox, we have...
Love it.
Ooh... a 45 of Irene Cara's Flash Dance.
You have the disc. You gotta have the middle thing of disc. What is this?
where's the little thing that goes in the middle?
Look, this is my game. And y'all gonna tell me what gifts to give?
Wow,
Sorry.
budget. So we got, clearly the budget's been there. All right, we got it.
45 flash dance.
All right, got it.
In the Cosandra Calloway showbox.
Showbox.
We have
Tiffany.
Ooh. An actual Cosandra Calloway, my own fragrance, Caliosity.
We like Caliosity.
But wait, we got a surprise.
But wait, there's more.
This is the actual razor that Morris Chestnut uses when he shaves his head before he does rosewood.
Wow. Whoa. We need
I'll take
that.
that.
I clearly need that. She needs that.
Monica, Roland, and Tyrone. Yes. Who said this? I really, really love my husband. Well, Dad, you don't figure that one out. Well, Dad, wait, well, you know what? That's not gonna work. Okay. Well, okay. Who? I really, really love my husband. Why me on Kashif? And I throw the best parties in LA.
Oh, that was Roland. That was Roland's wife.
Let's roll his wife.
Yeah. Well, I really love my husband. Lisa said
So
that.
Lisa. And so I guess Lisa, which one do you want? You said it all. What do you want? Do you want the 45? Like the Caliosity and the razor for Morris Chestnut?
You don't want the razor. She don't want that. Oh my God! Their first argument's about to happen. Right there. That's the first argument in the marriage.
Come on in and receive your gifts.
That's the first argument in the marriage, right there. That's right there. You need to grab a hold of that. You need to grab a hold of that.
Congratulations, and there we go. So now here's the deal. Don't tell Morris's wife where you got the razor from. No, because I actually snuck into the set and stole it. And his name Caliosity made by Funky Sticks. And welcome to the Cosandra Calloway show.
Oh my God!
I'm glad you beat your face because I pulled you in here and you didn't know it.
The first argument in this marriage has just happened.
The first argument?
Is because she's got Morris Chestnut's eraser. Wow.
Exactly.
Some matchsticks.
Well, ladies, Tyrone, DeMonica, and Roland, thank you for playing Who Said That? Yes. And we're going to be right back.
All right.
We're going to have some more Who Said That and a lot more with the Cosandra Calloway show. Hey.
Who said that? Who said that?
Miss Calloway, we've been going back since before time. I ain't gonna tell nobody. So she got a new show coming out, and y'all gotta watch it. Y'all don't wanna miss it. And I don't even know. I'm not gonna tell them anything what it's about. We're gonna be surprised. You just gotta stay tuned. Stay tuned. You're gonna be at your TV like, bet you. Congratulations.
Who said that? Welcome to Who Said That?
Diamond Nails, 4972 West Pico Boulevard, Suite 106A.
Los Angeles, California, 90019.
The contact number is 323-938-5140. Once again, 323-938-5140. This is where your own red carpet diva and DJ host of the Cosandra Calloway Show gets her nails done here. Diamond Nails. Get filled in.
Sacred Moon Intuitive Bodywork. 310-736-8548 or 310-403-7534.
You're about to witness a seismic event. Now, 3, 2, 1.
Contact information is medicinewoman39@gmail.com. That's MEDICINEWOMYN39@gmail.com. Sacred Moon Intuitive Bodywork.
Oh, that's right. Right after my massage, I am going to put Journey's CD in. That's right. I'm going to be laying in my bathtub, listening to Journey. Hey, Journey, tell us a little bit about this CD.
Oh, that's my first EP. It was released of September of last year, right before I moved out to LA. There are 7 songs on there, and there is a story behind every single song. So I think you'll really enjoy it. You'll enjoy it.
Well, this is what I'm going to do. The first caller, 323-965-1600, will win an autograph copy, because you're going to watch how autographed this, because we're going to open it, and somebody with some shorter nails is going to come, and we're going to open this, and we're going to autograph this CD. And I'm also still giving away the cookbook from Danny Sr., Taste of Soul Cookbook. This is how we're doing it. This is what we're doing. This is how we're making it happen. My name is Cosandra Calloway. We're going to be right back, y'all. Hey.
I don't know if you can away that.
That's right, we got it. You guys see I'm a fan of the whole Back to the Future thing, so make sure, I think I might do is watch the show and do a Ustream and everybody talk about what they love about the movie. It's Cosandra Calloway's October 24th. Now, last Saturday, I had the opportunity, thanks to the Bankwell family and Gwendolyn Priestley, to host the press conference for the Taste of Soul. Then after that, they hired me to do a little tasting of the Taste of Soul and created my own show with the help of Jackie, Eric, and Kim, and Danny, and everybody else. So why don't you see, I'm calling this on the red carpet, but it's not. Take a look. On the red carpet today from the Taste of Soul is brought to you by On 14K. Hey!
That's right, we're at the Quest Star Stage right now. My girl Paula J. Parker's on there. We're having an amazing time today. It's the 10th annual Taste of Soul. We're going to do some more eating, some more dancing, and some more fun. We'll be right back, you guys. Hey! Woo.
It's Cosandra Calloway, Taste of Soul 2015. I hope you're enjoying the taste that I'm giving you. Hey!
You're rockin' with Calloway, I'll take you to Hollywood. Take you in the story, see what all the talk's about. You're rockin' with Calloway, talking about what's hot today. Sports music, it's all good. Yeah, this is you listening to Calloway, where we party how we should. Hottest topics, hottest gossip, newest music, we got it. Yeah, Cosandra Calloway, and you'll never know what she might say, cause she don't play, so just stay on.
Chuck Parker's gonna be in the house November 3rd. I'm gonna get my little, ooh. What do you think about when you hear that music? That was great music, like the Good Girls and Luther Vandross and, I can't, you know what? I'm gonna have a show with just all me and just music. My favorite songs, like Just in Case. No more songgasm. Now here's the deal. Before we go any further, before we talk about my do-over, I want to first thank Journey. Hey Journey, while I'm talking, I need you to give me like, what you got funky up in there? What you got to match my personality? That's right. My musical guest this evening or this afternoon having lunch with us, Journey Rain. Make sure you get that CD. Give us a call, 323-965-1600 if you want to win the CD and the cookbook. Journey Rain's music is incredible and we thank her for coming in and doing what she's doing. Now, before I go into my do-over birthday party, I want to talk to the only lady sitting in the middle, DeMonica. Yes. Hi, friend.
Hey, girlfriend.
Tell us about what's new project you got going on?
Oh, I'm working on a few things. I have a couple of businesses that I do. I have a music licensing company called Music Administrative Services, which is a music clearance company. I clear music for new recordings, TV, film. Motown's one of my clients. Hidden Beach. Steve McKeever, who used to be at Motown. Wow. Now he runs Hidden Beach. So we're still working together. And I have a child care. So I also run a child care called My Love Sunshine Private School.
Well, you know what's really ironic about that? Because I'm taking this new trial. And it's a trial where women my age can have their ovaries refurbished. So that's why I'm doing all this working out and everything, because I'm trying to get my body together to possibly have a child at 53.
Oh, I love it.
Y'all shaking your head like y'all believe that. Y'all really believe that?
I did. I was like, wow. I didn't.
Wow. Boy, I need to take it.
No, you better, because that was good. Shoot.
I'm gonna bring that baby over to you to take care of it.
Thank you, please do.
While you're clearing the
drop it off from the hospital to the child care.
In between the clearing the music and everything else, I'd imagine every child off to you.
Drop it off.
Tyrone Du Bois is actually going to be in there doing the unsung videotaping.
I'm gonna do a Maury episode. I'm gonna do a Maury episode. We'll do the unsung. We'll do Maury.
While I'm having a C-section. And it's all going to be on VH1.
Yeah.
Unsung, produced and directed by Tyrone Du Bois.
That's right.
What's your next unsung coming up?
Well, they won't allow me to say what the next one is, but the good news is that I'm doing an award-winning show from the LA Web Festival called Do You Know, and it's based on R&B trivia over the last 6 decades, and it's doing really, really well, and they've ordered up another 10, so that's what I've been working on now, and it's going really well.
So what do I got to do to get you to, do an unsung? I mean, like, what do we got to pitch?
You don't have to do anything. You know what? My publicist handles everything. She guides in our careers with a tight rein. So whatever we do.
What's her name again?
Oh, the greatest publicist, Tanya Carmouche.
You sure it's that her name? I'm not sure.
Oh, that's her name.
Are you sure?
She's sunshiny
I call her
orange.
Lady T.
Yeah, she's orange. She's sunshiny orange. That's it. She's Bengals orange. That's what she is. Cincinnati Bengals.
They're talking about that. Look. Chris Lucky still got a job for not playing my Mets thing because he's a Dodger fan. So we ain't even gonna go there. You know what I'm saying? You lucky I ain't snatching that beanie off your head right about now because we gonna be fighting. Now, Roland Worth, the do over 50th. What you got?
I got you.
Hey. Well, you know what? We also got you, got me, but we're also all the guests. Don't we want them to bring a canned food?
Oh yeah, we're gonna do something that's for us. This is something that's kind of close to our hearts. It's that we're gonna bring in canned foods and donate it to. Last year we did like the KGLH. We donated all the food to KGLH, and we have like some homeless shelters that'll come in, and the food is being donated. So with your help, we're gonna have so much food. It's gonna be kind of like what's the word? Too much, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do the too much. We're gonna do the too much this year. Yeah.
I just want my booth with my orange juice and cranberry juice. I said no alcohol. I'm not gonna promote alcohol because I had a friend actually go to another friend's house and then they drank too much and then something happened. So I will no longer serve my friends free alcohol. I'm going to be the responsible one because some people don't know how to say no. Like we have some people like Terrence Howard who don't know how to push back from the table. I'm gonna get off you. You know why? Because he's gonna come here and beat me up. You know what I'm saying?
Terrence, by the way, he does have a 6-pack. He just got a little ice around it. That's
Look, he look like he having my
more like a 2-liter. More like a 2-liter. I don't know. Just a 6-pack, 2-liter. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Roland, do you have a website and how they can follow you?
You can go to I'm on Facebook. I got I'm on Facebook page. My Jazz at Sea. And basically, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
All right. D, how can they follow you?
Oh, www.musicadministrativeservices.com. And I'm on Facebook as well as DeMonica Santiago under DeMonica Santiago, and Instagram at The Good Girls 2, DeMonica Santiago, and Twitter at The Good Girls 2, DeMonica Santiago.
I'm not even going to bring up some other stuff that because I do research, even though these are my friends, I do research, and I was like, man, I forgot that this happened. Oh, wait a minute, we have this connection, and we have this connection. Let me tell you, the connections, it's less than 6 degrees of separation when it comes to Cosandra Calloway, and it's kind of scary. Tyrone, how can they follow you?
Well, I am on at Timeless Tracks on Twitter. I also have a Facebook website that says at Timeless Tracks, and my website is www.timelesstraxx.com.
Now, Journey, before we get out of here, let's get that information one more time, baby.
I'm under Journey Rain, www.journeyrain.com. Everything is under Journey Rain. It's spelled JURNIRAYNE. I'm stalkable.
I had a stalker, and then we hired security to protect me from the stalker. And then the night that I had Shaq, I had a bunch of friends coming up, because I don't think I'm just name dropping, but these are my friends. And Shaq was like, why do you have security here? And I'm trying to explain to him that he wouldn't leave. And then when I got to church, I had to get security to protect me from the security that was supposed to be to protect me from the stalker. So the only way you can find me is on CasandraCalloway.com or CallowayMedia.com or Facebook, Cosandra Calloway. At Instagram, I am Cosandra Calloway. On Twitter, it's Calloway Nation. And also we have a new page we're just launching soon on YouTube, which will be the Calloway Media Network. And also on Facebook, the Calloway Media Network. Last week I asked you the question, what would you tell your 17-year-old self? Today we're talking about going back to the future and what you were doing on October 21st, 2015. On October 21st, 2015, I was writing a speech that I delivered yesterday in Detroit for the Bountiful Opportunities Group rally and march, taking back Detroit, the transformation of Detroit. To sit there in a city with such plight, to have the mayor's office come in, to have the senators come in to receive their awards, just to receive awards. But we walked with vision boards. And there were vision boards that were asking for peace. There were vision boards asking for you to find the murderer of this particular person's family member or that particular member's family member. There were vision boards just asking for food. Do you know how hard it is for me to walk past people and I can't feed them when I'm doing my Feed the Streets after I run out? It's easy. It's simple. So I'm going to take you back to the future with this. What I want you guys to do, if you see somebody on the street and they look like they need something to eat and they're hungry, feed them. How many times have you left food on the table at a restaurant and just because you were just full? We in America have a point in the time when we're just, I don't want to say gluttony, but a lot of things are easy here. And there are countries and states, they're countries, but we have cities right here in America that are having such plight like Detroit. I live in sunny California, and when I got off the plane in Detroit, I had on a little dress that I had to thank you, Alina Khan, that I had to change into the same clothes I wore to Detroit. And as I was going through security, this lady said, hey, weren't you here yesterday? I was like, man, I knew I should have put on the same clothes. And she was like, no, I recognized your hair. I was like, you see? You think people are thinking about you and they're not even thinking about you. So here's the deal, guys. Don't worry about what anybody thinks or says about you. You walk and carry yourself with the pride that you are. My 17-year-old self tells my 52-year-old self, you are beautiful. You're amazing. I want to thank my amazing guests, Journey, DeMonica, Roland, and Tyrone. I want to thank Tanya, Jackie, Lisa, Greg, and Eric, the people in this room. And I want to thank RMC On Air. But last but not least, Jesus, thank you for blessing me with these talents and telling me to sit still. On 14K, I'll see you next week with Lunel, Tony Ann Simple. Then following that, I've got Chubb Rock, Matthew Knowles, and Yahweh, Yahweh, the Holy Ghost. On 14K, once again, I'll see you. Let's have lunch. We're going to eat some fish, y'all. Hey. I'll talk to you.